I wanted to make a video based upon a conversation that I was having with the student about some frustration that the student was experiencing in doing the homework. And the frustration was coming into modules, right, and doing some work. Let me just go to a homework that's still open that hasn't been due yet. And so if we come in here and I look at like the 4.3 homework, if I access the 4.3 homework through Canvas, what happens is it opens up in this small window. It's defaulting so that Canvas can still, all the options can be open to you, and so therefore it's defaulting to this small window in here, and it constrains itself to that window. And so the frustration that the student was experiencing was little small boxes to drag and drop things, and you had to be like right on top of it, not being able to expand the graphs out to really look at them because it was limited to this little box, as you can see here. And so everything is just limited in here. And so what I was explaining to her and why I wanted to create this video is that a better way to do the homework in terms of being able to see it in full screen, and a huge recommendation for you when you go to take the exam, is to do it through the Mymathlab Mastering button. So if you click on Mymathlab Mastering, it's going to ask me if I want to leave the homework, and I do. You're going to click on Open Mymathlab Mastering, and what it does is it brings you to the Pearson site. And you can access everything here. That you can get the ebook here and everything right through here. Our interface will look a little bit different because I'm an instructor and I have the grade book for the entire class. But if you click on assignments, we would see essentially the same thing. It'll show you all active assignments. So if I go through this list, I won't see the exam yet because the exam's not available until a very specific date. I think it's February 17th. But that's all in the syllabus, but the exam's not available until a couple weeks from now, and so we wouldn't see it. But this homework that I wanted to work on, can't remember which one it was, but maybe 4.3, I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to click on question number 1, and look what happens. I get a full screen version of what I just saw. Now what's the advantage? I could expand these graphs out a lot bigger than what I was able to in this small Canvas window. And so it should help in the process to have a big open full screen. Everything you do here is essentially what you were doing in Canvas in that small window, and so the grades will be captured in Mymathlab. They'll automatically come over to Canvas. But I wanted to make sure you knew that that was a route. And so we can close this window and tell me if I want to leave. We can still access the homework. You can come back here and do other assignments, right, that you may want to work on. And when you're all done, you can just click off this thing and be right back into Canvas. So that may be very helpful as you go and do other homework assignments now and in the future. So sorry I didn't think about that as being a constraining factor. It really wasn't an issue for my stats or Math 300 students because they weren't doing very detailed work. So hopefully this proves helpful.